Guys, have you heard? Have you heard? This time around, wahala for Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S as Bodex have finally declared interest. Said Orji Uzor Kalu'S era is over. Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S era is what? Is over. Owola, go back home. Go back home, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S. That's what Bodex is saying. Say, go back home. If it is farming, go and start farming. He has been governor for 8 years, first tenor, second tenor. If there was opportunity to go for third tenor, possibly he would have gone. You have been in the Senate, first tenor, second tenor. But Senate does not have any tenor. You have gone 2 times or even more, and you want to also go again. So Bodex is saying, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S, please go home. Go home. Go home and rest. You have done your best. Don't forget that all throughout this week, OHAFIA people who are coming together to make statement of a statement. And I've been asking myself, there must be somebody behind all these statements. There must be somebody behind all these statements. Today, it has been finally been reviewed. Bodex, let's read the news. The Bodex declared Orji Uzor Kalu'S era is what? Over. Say the Senate seat must go to where? OHAFIA. Battle ready. Guys, what do you think about this news? What do you think about it? Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Share the video, copy the link of this video, and send it to somebody. Drop a comment in the comment section and tell us, do you really think all those of Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S time or era is actually over? Do you really think? After all, people who contest, and after Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S became governor, he handed over to TOD. TOD also went to Senate. Today, TOD have retired. TOD handed over to who? Igbazu. Igbazu also, after everything, he also attempted to go to Senate, but unfortunately, he failed. Today, he's not in the Senate, and he's also at home. But let's continue and see how it goes. Chief Dr. David Oha Bodex, popularly known as Bodex, as Ugonna Ndiabreba, has shown a political bombshell, declaring that 2027 Aba North Central Zone will not be business as usual. Responding to a viral post by a political commentator, Wana Hamefula Kano, Bodex openly accused Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S and his family of monopolizing Aba North political space for what? For decades. It has been there, insisting that the Senate seat must rotate to where? OHAFIA in 2027. The truth need no makeup. Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S has had his 10 and more, 8 years as a governor, 2 terms in the Senate. His younger brother, I'm reading the news according to Ajafatu. His younger brother, I mean the immediate younger brother, the younger brother of Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S. Continue. Somebody say continue at the comment section. Say continue at the comment section. The immediate junior brother of Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S. Let me read it again. Say the truth need no makeup. Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S has had his turn and more. 8 years as a governor, 2 terms in the Senate, his younger brother in the House of Representatives, another brother eyeing the federal seat, even the federal commission slot this is not family inheritance. It is the mandate of the people, Bodex declares. Bodex, respected businessman, a political figure, stressed that since the creation of Abia North, and OHAFIA local government area, the political heartbeat of the zone has never produced a senator. 2027 is not for recycling, it is for reawakening the OHAFIA agenda. Its movement anchoring on justice, competency, and collective yearning for people's long denied. No amount of blackmail, noise, or blah 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 can Stop what equity has one word decree, he said. According to the Bodex, political leadership must renew itself into to avoid decay, while acknowledging that Orji Uzor Kalu'S contribution. He emphasized that equity, fairness, and political balance demand a what? A shift. This is not about disrespect. It is about balance, fairness. Leadership must renew itself, or it risks what? Decay, he warned. In a statement that he already stressed, political recycling around Abia State borders conclude. Okay, I don't want to really go further, but the main thing is this: Bodex, who happens to be the former local government chairman of, local government chairman or mayor of OHAFIA, he have been in the race before now. He have contested before now, and he lost. I think this should be the second time or more, or the third time he's likely going to contest. But the main thing is that Bodex already have. If you're talking about people that have weight in Abia North, Bodex is there. There's nobody in Ohafia that doesn't know who Bodex is. There's nobody in Abreba, ancient kingdom, the small London, does not actually know who Bodex is. But it's not going to be an easy fight. It's not going to be an easy thing because, to the best of my knowledge, Senator Uzor Kalu'S cannot give you power just like the way the Southeast are calling for. They need the Igbo president. They need somebody from the Southeast to become president. They don't give you president. You have to find a way to, you have to struggle for it. Possibly, let's assume that Bodex is struggling for it at this particular moment. But what is the possibility of him winning 2027 election? It's something that is actually unknown to many of us because it's going to have to be a strong fight. But based on my political calculation, I think that Bodex, who happens to share a good relationship with the current governor of the state. Don't forget that the Governor Alex Oti is like an open-minded person, someone that drinks with every person. He's not kind of person that says we are Labour Party or we are Zenith Labour Party. For that reason, anybody I can only associate myself with only people who are in my political space. No. The governor of the state, as at today, to the best of my knowledge, is the one that welcomes everybody. Even if you're APC, you want to visit the governor, you are open to visit him, discuss and interact with him. His son is open. So what I think is this: on my own personal calculation, political calculation is this: Bodex, who happen to have a close relationship with the governor of the state, and who happens to be a former mayor or local government chairman, will likely going to get a ticket of Labour Party, possibly. We're likely going to, that is if the governor, if Alex Oti will seek re-election in Labour Party, which likely is going to happen. Bodex will also going to seek for the senatorial seat from where? From the Labour Party. And Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S, of course, will actually win primaries of APC in the Abia North senatorial district. So the fight will not be, who do you really think among these people that people will actually vote for? Who do you think among these two people that can actually defend their vote? Who do you think among these people can actually do the other mathematics inside? Because I think the governor will allow them to do their politics the way he allowed people, the way he allowed the Abia South, in Neabaribe, and the Labour Party candidates that almost won or whatever. I don't know what to start. Let me not go into details. The way he allowed them to play their politics, and he was like waiting for whatever result will be announced. So that may likely happen. But the question is this: do you think Bodex have what it takes to challenge a sitting senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Not only a senator, but a former governor, a two-time governor, a two-time senator. Do you think Bodex have what it takes to challenge him? Your guess is as good as mine. What we do here in our platform is basically to just share updates, share information on what is happening in Nigeria, what is happening in Abia, what is happening in Igbo, what is happening in all the whole world. Now, it is not for your job. This is your duty and your job to drop comment at the comment section. Give us your reactions of what you think will happen, really. Although many people have been calling for Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S to go home and retire. Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S go home and retire. Many people have been calling at the comment section to go home and retire. But is it possible for him to go home and retire as a youth? Remember, he's still a youth. He's still strong. If Tinubu is a youth, then Uzor Kalu seems to be is still in his youthful age at this hour. And we know that the senatorial district, the senatorial election is not something that has to do with tenure. You can stay as long as any nearby. You can stay as long as you want. So it's not gonna be an easy ride. It's not definitely going to be an easy ride. But let's see how it goes. But the major thing is this: Ahofia people, Bodex have declared intention officially to challenge the sitting senator, who happens to be a two-time governor, a two-time senator, possibly. He may also be a three times senator if he decides to win 2027 election, which nobody can tell what will happen. Do you really think Bodex have what it takes to challenge a sitting senator? Not only sitting senator, but Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S. Senator Uzor Kalu'S, as a child, I think I was a child when he was the governor. I was a child at that time, and he really played key role in terms of Enyimba Football Club. He played key role. He did a lot of things for people of Aba. In fact, Senator Uzor Kalu'S seems to be the person that brought the ideology. People are even 8 years after his administration, 12 years after his administration, people brought an ideology that if Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S was able to transform Igbere, where he was able to power road that you can hardly see any person from Igbere, from his own community, from his own area, to say anything bad against Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S. As today, it's very, very 100% difficult. I challenge you, if you are from Igbere, comment and say Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S should not go for 2027 election, or say he is not a good leader. People from his community love him so much because of the development he brought down to them as the governor of the state. I think one of the things he also did, I was able to, I was really, NYC camp used to be somewhere in will I say Aba, or it used to be somewhere within Obiungwa area, but it was rather moved to I think Bend or thereabout. Just move to different locations with a better environment than the rest of them. So many people may wonder what happened to where it was before. Can't it be it? Those things are political calculations. So the governor of the state have whatever it takes to move whatever he wants to move at the time. But many thing is this: as a governor at that time, there are a lot of things he was able to bring back to his community and make that area to be a better place. So to the extent that if you want to be a life senator in his own community, they want to endorse him. They want him to rule forever. He is also building a university, other private university thereabout. He's also building new companies that are going to create job opportunities in his own area. He also have radio stations in his own area. So you have a lot of investment he have done in terms of Igbere, as long as Igbere is concerned. So I think Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S is really on ground. He have also done some 1 kilometer road, 2 kilometer road, some roads, some that are failing, some also are good, but he have done well in terms of attracting projects to his constituency. So in terms of bringing dividend of democracy, I think, to the best of my knowledge, I think the senator have actually done average, or have done better than most of the people who were there before. But the question is not about really doing well. But in terms of representing, in terms of actually representing the people, to the best of my knowledge, I may not have said that he have actually done so much. I personally may not say, because maybe I'm not under his own constituency. But the major thing is this: the bottom line is not about representing or not. People who are watching us will be in the best position to say if Senator Orji Uzor Kalu'S have actually done well, or if have represented well, if have represented the cause of the Igbo men well, or the cause of Abia North well, if you have actually spoken about the injustices happening in Nigeria, if you have actually spoken about the injustices happening in the country, especially as it affects the Abia North. I don't know if you have done that. I don't know. I'm not in a better position to say about that, if you have actually driven the cause of the Igbo man, or driven the cause of the Abia North man. I will not be able to in best position to say if he have actually done well in terms of true representing his people. I'm not in the best position to say if he have done well. But the major thing is this: can What justification does Senator Orji Uzor Kalu have to go for a third tenure? I don't know the justification he have, but one thing is this: there is no tenure. There is no tenure according to the constitution. There's no tenure to say that the senator should go for one tenure, 2 or 3. So he have the liberty to go as many times he wants. And if he decide to come, if tomorrow he decide to, maybe by 2031 or maybe by 2050, maybe 20 years after he has been a senator, if he decide to hand over, make his brother possibly program him and project him and he wins, so be it. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about the current political struggle between two elephants, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu from Bende local government and Bodex from OHAFIA local government. What do you think about these two people? What do you think is the possibility of Bodex winning and challenging Senator Orji Uzor Kalu? Remember, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, the former governor of Abia State, a two-time governor, two-time senator, and who knows? Drop a comment, let's share this video. Comment, don't forget to follow Kasa TV on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Share this video, copy the link of this video, and send it to someone. My name is Nwakama Kasimia. Thank you.